that nicer? I don't know. Maybe then we'll have this back on. Oh, but then it's basically no different. I don't know. We'll keep it. How's it going, everyone? How's it going? Sorry for that mess. Someone saw me at Tesco's. I haven't been there today, but hi, Rosie Reader. How's it going? Shout out to Faith. How's your day today? It was stressful, I'll be honest. I've had a really, really stressful day, and I thought I'd come and chat to my favourite people to, what's the word, unwind. I need to unwind because I've had a very stressful day. I am missing Forrest, actually. I joked and said if I could go back and just visit him weekly, daily even. Daily might be a bit excessive. He might start charging me. But if I could just visit him weekly, that'd be awesome. I might see if I can get something set up. Hey, Mills. Whoever said, I hope you're okay, thank you. I am okay, and I appreciate that. And thanks, Alex. I think sometimes you just have stressful days. Nothing you can do about it, really. You just got to plow on and know that you're doing your best. Someone asked, are you watching Celebrity Big Brother? Now, I'm not, and I never have, and I don't get into stuff like that, mainly because it's always time-consuming. Celebrity Big Brother doesn't really appeal to me. However, it now does because of Jojo and several other things that I've seen. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm not, sorry, I don't want it to sound really weird, like I've just got some sort of like hyperfixation on Jojo Siwa. That's not the reason. It's because we've been friends, we are friends and have been in the past, hung out before, and stuff like that. So just on a sort of sheer interest of someone I know quite well level, it's always interesting to see them in that sort of environment. But yeah, that's why I'd watch it if I was going to watch it. But I don't know if I can be bothered. Also, Sadie, who did you just share the live stream to? It said you shared it to like 5 people. You don't know 5 people. What was that? Who did you send it to? Just 5 other devices you own? Well, Scarlet's in my walls, apparently. Oh, that's exciting. Jagoda, what do you need my advice on? Sadie reckons she has friends. Yeah, okay. And I can fly. Sorry, that was really delayed. I didn't deserve that one. Michaela, I'm finally on the live. Hooray! Join us. Welcome. We sit here and we chat and we exist a little bit. It's exciting times to be following Max and Harvey, if I do say so myself. That's so smug, isn't it? That's so full of myself. But it is. It is an exciting time. I think if you've joined us now, you're in before it gets mental. Because it's going to get mental. And I might kill someone. But until that happens, it's an exciting time. We've got podcasts coming out. We've got one coming out on Saturday, obviously. We've got new music that might be coming out soon. I can say that now. I can say that sentence and actually mean it now. So that's exciting. Because I'm not allowed. Isla watched the podcast all day today. Thanks, Isla. What was your favourite bit that you saw? There you are. Oh, thanks, Violet and Emma as well. And Becky. Jet 2 Holidays is, I assume that's your username. That's username. That's actually, if your name is Holly, that's a real name. I've got to be honest. It's on Saturday PM. That might will be live for it probably as well. I just panicked for a second because I was really busy, but I am annoyed, and I don't want to sound like a bad person, because I love family. I do love family. And we have family coming over from Australia, which is very exciting. But they're coming over on Sunday, and on Sunday is the first Grand Prix that we can watch at a reasonable time. And we're going to be with them not watching the Grand Prix. And I think they're great, and it's going to be fun, and I'm going to have an amazing time. But I'm slightly livid. I blame Paul. So there's that. Also, there's lag. Oh no. What are your opinions on the spray bottle? My arm still smells. I did that earlier. And fair play. It's like, I don't know how much went on my arm. I think I only sprayed it once, but it's like, those things are quite strong. I guess, to be fair, I can only smell it when I actually smell my arm now. Whereas before, it was like Tilly was following me around. It was so annoying, actually. Like thanks, Alex. Every time I would be like, just sat editing or whatever, and I'd be like, it smells like Tilly's here, because she does smell like those perfumes, obviously. And I was just losing my mind, because then I go, oh, no, that's me. I did that. That was self-inflicted. Who's your favourite F1 driver? Yuki Tsunoda. He didn't have a great weekend last weekend, but he did get thrown into a very sticky situation, and I'm sure he will bring it out of the bag over the next couple of races. I think he just needs to adjust, but it is tricky. It is tricky to adjust. Give the spray bottle its own seat. The spray bottle will not be having its own seat. I'm also going to... Bear with me. Sorry, I'm back. I just had to address something really quickly. I've returned. Yeah, here I am. Don't go anywhere. Oh, do go anywhere. It's your life. Don't stick by me just because I told you to. Make your own decisions. Scroll away if you want. And feel free to like the live stream. I don't care. But actually, no, let's not get more people in here. Fuck that. This is our moment. Let's gatekeep this live stream now. Let's keep it just to us. I don't want any more people joining. I love how it went up and then went back down when I said that as well. That was quite funny. Like, people that were joining went, oh, not for me, I guess. Sorry. Is the lag bad? The problem is that I'm not on the Wi-Fi currently, but if I go on the Wi-Fi, it'll probably just get worse. So, and that's one of the main reasons we don't live stream as much as well. Like, to be fair, we have been very busy, but also sometimes like the Wi-Fi is so bad, I'm just like, it's just gonna be a mess. But what was I saying before? I can't remember. Gonna go on. I'm not gonna do it on camera. Thanks, Hides. Thanks, Hides. Yeah, I was like, I see edits now, especially because more people are like posting edits and stuff, and I see videos of myself, and I'm like, why did I do that on camera? Like, I could have just stepped to the side to, I don't know, eat that banana, or cough, or like, do you know what I mean? So many things where I'm just like, that's now public domain. Like, anyone can have access to that. I guess it's technically not public domain, but still. Do you like the Italian ones? Italian what? Someone just said, do you like the Italian ones? Oh, wait, what? No, I don't know what I said that could have prompted that. Someone said bananas, and that would have been my only guess, because that was the only thing I was talking about. But what are Italian bananas? Italian women? I mean, yeah, sure. What's the right thing to say? Whatever the correct answer is, that. 14 again, but Italian. I do. The Italian edits. Do you mean the Italian edits? Yes, I do like those. They're really funny to me. I like that there are like I'm doing it now. I didn't even mean to do it, but there are moments where we're just either going like that, or like it's brewing, or like, oh, that's so funny to me. That's exactly my humor. So yeah, I do enjoy the Italian edits. I love now that I've just completely done a whole bit about Italian women for no reason. Thanks for that. Or I guess I've only got myself to thank for that, really. But We are almost at 100,000 subscribers on the podcast, which, fair play. Also, thanks the big fat, I can only assume, is it Toby or something? Or Big Fat Tony? Is it Tony? Thank you, either way. Yeah, I am impressed. Thank you to all of you. I can only assume most of you are subscribed to the podcast, and for that we salute you, because 100,000 subscribers in less than a year is pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and we do appreciate that. Do you know what the worst thing, and I, again, do not want to sound ungrateful here, we've hit, like, so many milestones over the last 2 weeks that I'm just like, because we used to be like, you know, and this is still in my mind, I'm like, I want to celebrate this. I want to do something also to give back to you guys as well, to be like, oh, that's sick. But like 7 million happened, and I'm just like, okay, shit, that happened. Tilly hit 200,000 followers on Instagram. She's about to hit 200,000 on TikTok. We hit 1.2 million on Instagram, which is crazy. I think we've gone up 200,000 followers on there or something. It's mental. And like we're still like you guys might think that we sit at home and it's just like another day in the office or whatever. We like walk around the house going 54 million, 55 million. Because it's just crazy. It's like what is happening? It's so cool for us, and I get so excited. It's like, you know, we dedicate so much of our lives to this, and so when it goes well, it's like, shit, that's awesome. Yeah, so it's pretty exciting, and obviously we've only got you guys to thank for that, because otherwise we'd just be some stupid guys posting stuff on the internet that no one cared about, and now we're going to be some stupid guys posting music to the internet, which is very, very exciting. You better believe when I'm like back touring and on stage and stuff, I don't even know where I was going with that, but like I'm gonna just I don't know, I think that once it starts it'll never stop. If we ever take a hiatus, clip this and go, you're a prick, you said, I'm gonna regret that. But I love being on stage performing. Like, it's so much fun, genuinely, and that sounds like it's really attention seeky, but like it's just so adrenaline fueling. And like I think because we also really like to get involved with the crowd as well, like it's more of a obviously we're the ones on stage, but like everyone's part of this. That's what I do like about being at concerts versus like the theatre. And sometimes I don't really feel it. Like, I don't always feel encouraged to get involved with like a show that I go and see. Like, if it's a concert, obviously I won't get involved with a musical. That's not allowed. Thanks, Alexis. But yeah, like with thanks, Dom, as well. With concerts, there are only certain artists that really make you actually like want to get involved and want to be part of it. And I don't like as part of the show too. Like, we're not, okay, it's fun. The lag is bad. I can tell because people are dropping like fucking flies. So no, bad. I'm going to see if the Wi-Fi makes it better, and if it doesn't, let me know. Is the Wi-Fi fixing it, or is it making it worse? Let me know in the comments, please. The lag's gone. It's good. We're good. Cool. It's better. I'll take that. Favorite type of Haribo? The milk bottles. The milk bottles in the Star Mix. No, is it Star Mix? What's the red packet called? I think the Star Mix is the blue one. What's the red packet called? Come on, guys. You got this. Is it Super Mix? Is it Super Mix? Yeah. The milk bottles in the Super Mix. If they just did a bag of just those, I'd be all over that. I already buy like just regular milk bottles from Tesco because they make me happy. But the ones in the super mix are also very good. I can't decide which ones I prefer, actually, because I do really like the Tesco milk bottles. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, no, thank you. Ollie lives with mum. I would not like to guest with you. Straubs are my favourite. That's a really interesting take, because I'll eat a straub. I don't mind them, but I don't think I can really ever have more than like 1. 2 is pushing it. Like, they're just so much effort. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe that's a good thing, because then you'll eat less, but yeah, straubs are a lot to get through. Also, thanks, Mia, and that's... Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I didn't know where to go, but it was lettering that I don't recognise. And thanks, Maria, for the B that sort of wasn't really on screen. It was a bit weird. Have you met any F1 drivers? Yes, I have, actually. That's really funny. Because I sort of I briefly interacted with Carlos Sainz, but that was like so brief, like literally in passing. We acknowledged each other's existence. He will never know that I exist ever again, and of course I remember it. And then there's Logan Sargent, who I did have actually probably like. I think we were probably there for like a minute talking, and I only used a small bit of it in my video that I posted on my account. But that was probably one of my favorite videos that I've done in a while. I know it was like ages ago that I did it now. It was like 2 years ago, but I really liked that video. And Sadie, you said, okay, leak the rest. Do you know why I'm not going to leak the rest? 2 reasons. It's just not funny. Second reason was that I actually felt really bad for him. And it's not that bad for me because I was already awkward anyway, so it doesn't make me look any worse because I was already being awkward. But the rest makes him look violently awkward, because right after I made the joke about trading the shoes for a car, he then went into like American apology mode and was like completely like, oh, I'm so sorry, bro. Like, I can't remember exactly what he said. I'm sure it's on the video somewhere, but he said something along the lines of like, so sorry, bro, you know, we probably can't do that. And I was like, obviously I was joking. Like, what? He felt so bad for me. I guess he thought the guy that approached him wearing Lightning McQueen Crocs asking to trade for a car probably was being serious, and that wasn't an unfair assumption. But yeah, he was, bless him, he was trying to be nice, but no, I cut around it because I was like, well, that's not, I didn't want you to feel awkward about it. I just wanted you to like be like, ha, stupid guy. That was kind of my aim. But where can I watch this video? It's on my account, and I'm Harvey on TikTok. It's and I am Harvey. I haven't posted anything else since, really, so it's like one of the first couple of videos that you see when you go on there, so it'll be fairly easy to find. I got an undercut today. What does that mean? And thanks, Jess. Why have you not posted in so long? I literally don't have time. I would love nothing more than to post some like utter bollocks to my personal account, both on Instagram and on TikTok, but I just don't have time. Like it's a shame, because once we start like getting properly into the swing of things, and I'm not doing as much of like all the admin that I currently do and like all of the other things that I am working on, it'll get a lot easier for me to start maybe like doing my own thing. But yeah, like when it comes between choosing posting funny videos that make me go ha and sleeping, right now I have to choose sleeping, unfortunately. Otherwise I wouldn't be sat here in front of you today. But hopefully at some point, once the ball gets rolling, I will start posting again personally. Thanks, Maria, as well. Yeah, I do want to start posting again, because I do, like, I joke that I hate social media, But it's become so much a part of my life now that I can't hate it. Like, I do love it. It is so exciting. But especially just like creating stuff that then other people might find funny is just really fun. It's been 3 years since tour. How do you feel? It's really interesting, actually, because funnily enough, Reese, who was in one of the bands that toured with us, also thank you, was it Tierney? Sorry, I might have missed your name there, but Reese, who was in one of the bands that toured with us, was previously called Angels and Bandits, but I don't think that's what they are going to be. I'm going to stop talking just in case that's not meant to be said. But anyway, I don't know. But yeah, so Reese sent me was it a picture or a video of something from the tour? Why have I completely forgotten what it was now? Because I remember literally saying to him that was like really funny or something. But I can't remember what it was he sent me. But anyway, he sent it to me and we were chatting about it the other day. And it did make me think, God, we do need to do that again. Because boy, you guys, if you're new here and you haven't ever been to one of our live shows before, they're so fun. So much fun. We just have an amazing time. So put it in your calendars. It's not happening yet. It's not confirmed. But the second that we release live tour dates, you get on that. Because, yeah. You don't want to miss it. Come to America or I'll cry. We want nothing more than to come to America. Weirdly, actually, over the last couple of months, our American following has been going up. I don't know why. I don't know what we're doing. I think some of them like the accent. I don't really know. But it has been going up. So maybe we can justify it. I don't. Sadie, start running campaigns. Like, get Max and Harvey out there in America. You invaded our For You page. Yeah, that might be why. I mean, that one video really did invade some For You pages, huh? I mean, that was just insane. But we'll take it. Not complaining. Any good recommendations for when I visit the UK in August? Oh, do you know what? The really frustrating thing is that, because obviously I'm a massive theme park guy, but I just wouldn't recommend theme parks in August. Like, I don't know how long you're in the UK. What I will say, and this sounds like I don't like my country at all, it's actually really easy to get a train over to France. So if you've got the money and you're in the UK but you weren't planning on going to any other countries, that maybe you are, I don't know. But if you do have the money to just, pay for, I don't know how much the train ticket is. I think it's something like somewhere between 60 to 90 pounds maybe. Pop over to France. You go straight to Paris and you get, like, Paris is cool. I like Paris. Like, for a day though, not for like, if you go to Paris for any more than like 2 days, you'll be like, well, nah. But like 1 day in Paris is sick. And then in London, or England, I guess, it is tricky because all I can think about is theme parks right now, and I wouldn't recommend going to any of them in August because it will just be so busy and so not fun. I would definitely say to see a show, especially if you're not from New York. Like, see a musical, because you're not going to see a better production really anywhere other than Broadway. If you are from New York, don't bother. But I mean, there are some really... someone said, have you seen the Benjamin Button musical? I haven't, but I've been meaning to. There have been so many shows I've been meaning to see, because they also put the really good understudy in as the lead in Operation Mincemeat, and I'd like to see her play the lead because she's really good, and I know she's really good because I've seen her before. And then they had someone in who sadly wasn't as good for a while. But yeah, I do want to go see Operation Mincemeat again. I want to see Benjamin Button. I need to see Hadestown as well. I say I need to see, like it's a requirement. I'm just an arse. But I would like to see Hadestown. I do, and this is a must, need to see Shucked, because my friend Stevie is in it and it looks amazing. I've heard the music. I love the music. Shucked. And it's in the open air theatre as well, which I've never been in. So I do want to go there as well. Anyway, I'll stop yabbering about theatre. Sorry. Who even was the person that asked for recommendations in London? Did I help? Maybe I'll go back to that. Hang on. Okay. Recommendations in London. What's that building that you can go to the top and there's like a garden at the top? And as far as I know, it's free. It's like completely free. and it's near, I think it's near the Gherkin. I think it's like next to the Gherkin. Does anyone know the name of that building? Because I've been up there once. It is some sort of Sky Garden. Yeah, maybe it is just called the Sky Garden. But if you do a bit of Googling and see if there's like Sky Garden near the Gherkin or something like that, search that. It's actually a really sick view of London from the top. And I know that's just like, you know, looking at stuff, but looking at stuff's fun. And then the museums are free, I think. So I would maybe go to like the Science Museum, which is cool. Maybe I don't know. Check them out, because there is some really cool stuff in London. I don't really do much in London other than watch shows and go to events. It's like a lot of effort going into London, especially now. Like back when I was a bit younger, crazy to even say that, but back when I was a bit younger, it was more exciting to go into London, whereas now it's just a little bit like, oh, so far. But yeah, it's cool. And maybe get a train to Paris as well. Maybe go to Disney. Fuck it. Like, why not? Have you seen Phantom of the Opera West End? No, I don't even think I've seen Phantom of the Opera anywhere. I've seen Love Never Dies. Also, by the way, just in case you think I'm being like really weird right now, I've had this compression thing on my calf for the past like 3 days, and it's really itchy. I don't know why. Like, it's just really bothering me. And so I don't know if I need to explain the calf situation. I don't even know if that's... Does no one know why? Okay, I thought I'd covered this, but maybe I haven't. All right, that's interesting. Okay, so I'll quickly cover the calf situation just to fill everyone in. Basically, we go to this gymnasium, right, where you do flips and stuff. And it was a really busy session, like really. In fact, I don't think we were meant to be there. I think I texted someone and was like, hey, if we just turned up, would they be cool with that? And the guy was like, I don't know, maybe try and see what happens. And so we just kind of snuck in anyway. Turns out there's reasons for that. And we made a bad decision. So anyway, Max did, for example. But I was on this Olympic trampoline, which is just a very bouncy trampoline. Thanks, Tierney. And I did a double side flip, which, if you need a visual for that, I go over like that, but all the way around, and I do it twice. I don't think I've ever actually posted it anywhere because it is really funny to me, but I've just never had much of a reason, unless maybe I put it on my story or something. But I did a double side flip, and because it was so busy and there were so many people like around the trampoline, I was just not really focused on like making sure my foot placement was solid. And so I was rushing myself a little bit. This is a very long-winded story to essentially say I just misplaced my foot and pulled my calf, basically. But I still did the double side flip. I sent it. Not the best idea, although by that point I'd already done it, so I might as well. And then I got out and I was like, oh, that didn't feel great. But it wasn't like terrible. And I was like, maybe it's a bit of a walk it off situation. So I just kind of like had a bit of a stretch, left it for a minute, see how it felt, did a couple of other things, but kind of played it easy for the rest of that session. I got home, iced it, went on with my life, iced it the next night as well. And then it sort of like, it started getting better and better, but I didn't put a compression thing on it. Can I say, I now swear by, if you like pull like anything like this, maybe your thighs are a bit too big, I guess, to have a compression sock on. But like if you pull a calf or like anything like that, like if you pull something like that, put a compression thing on it. It's helped me so much. Because I went on Monday to the gymnasium and I was fine. And do you know what the annoying thing was that it wasn't that bad until I did this really stupid thing where I was trying to do a full backflip, or backflip full rather, which is basically where you twist 360 degrees, like, and do a backflip. And I'm not very good at them, and I know I'm not very good at them, so I was like, I need to focus, I need to set and then twist, which any gymnasts will know what that means. And I landed on one of the softest mats ever, but like I landed on my legs, if you know what I mean, like not on my feet, I landed on my legs, like crumpled. And boy, did that fucking hurt. Like, both Max and Danny, on separate occasions, like one after the other, came up to me and were like, that looked like it hurt. And I was like, it did. Very much. Like, I was literally almost holding back tears. And then I sort of got up, walked it off, and continued with the session. And then we've got a video coming out. Genuinely, you'll see the video at some point. I filmed that video after having done that, and you'll see why doing that was such a bad idea, because I, again, absolutely clarted myself in the video. So anyway, after all of that palaver, I think I'm going to be resting for a couple of weeks before I go back, because it wasn't my smartest decision. Someone said smile for a screenshot. I see, the worst thing is that now I'm self-conscious about my smile. Can you do that? Can you just do the screen? Did you screenshot that? Was that fine? Are you okay with that? Or no, I don't like that. I don't like it. It's weird. It's weird. Gross. Sorry. Okay. Rap, please. You're saying that like it's a thing I do regularly. Like, what? I don't rap. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? I would go, and put your answers in the comments as well. I want to know where you guys would go. It's between two. If I could go anywhere right this second, it would be Orlando. And I'd be like, get me into one of those press days for Epic Universe. I'll do anything. Maybe not anything, but we'll see how far I'd go. Otherwise, Tokyo. I've really wanted to go to Tokyo for a long time. Someone said Croatia. Mr. Grinch said Alaska. That's interesting. Jess said Thailand. Alex, my bed. Craig said Alcatraz. Thank you, Craig. Maiden said your house. That's a crime. Now several people have said your house. Hera said Canada. Canada's cool. Canada's got a great theme park. This is where I base all of my decisions. If you've got a solid theme park, I'm interested. Someone keeps banging on about Energylandia as well. I have seen your comments, by the way. I was just waiting for a good time to get to it. I do want to go to Energylandia, but whether or not I'll actually find the time is a whole other thing. Nebraska. I can't think of many good reasons to go to Nebraska. Do they have any theme parks there? I don't even think they do. Let's have a look, shall we? That's weird. I just had to check that the keyboard wasn't on camera then, because I was like, if I'm putting in the password and someone can see that, that's a problem. What? Last? Oh, that doesn't matter. What was I Googling? Nebraska. Don't think they've got any theme parks there. Nebraska. Unless they've got Six Flags. No. No, they've not got... They've got this thing called Funplex Water Park, which doesn't look good. And then Island Oasis Water Park, which also doesn't... Oh, it looks okay. It doesn't look great. Pawnee Plunge Water Park. Don't love that name, I'll be honest. They seem to have like a lot of water parks in Nebraska. And sort of average ones at that. But no theme parks. So sorry, Nebraska, not this time. Get a theme park, then we'll talk. I need to like budge over slightly as well because I'm just off centre. It's really annoying me. I'm from Belgium. I asked about the UK. Oh, what's your name? Oh, it's gone now. And the problem is when I scroll, right, I'll see a comment and then I'll quickly scroll to see it and it's like nowhere. It's gone. It's like not even close. Tato Park. It's not called that anymore. It's called... I always do this. I do this every time. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm not looking. Emerald Park. It's called Emerald Park. Thank you. Thanks, Leah and Rachel. Do you like 21 Pilot? I like both of them, not just one. Yeah, they are very good. I do want to see 21 Pilots again, because the last time I saw them was like 9 years ago, which is crazy. We have corn, and that's it. Is that Nebraska? You got corn? Is that where Shucked is based? Where's Shucked based? Where? I think it is based in Nebraska. Cobb County. It's fictional. Awesome. Okay, never mind. I thought maybe if it was going to be anywhere, though, it's probably Nebraska, right? I don't know. What's your favourite F1 track? I've only been to 2, and what I will say is that Spa is a pretty epic one for a number of reasons. Eau Rouge is obviously such a cool hill. Also, is it Texas that has a really cool hill as well? I think it is. Texas has like an impressive dip. Or is it to start? Which way do they race in Texas? Can't remember if they go up the hill or down the hill in Texas, but it's big. I know that. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Spa, we were lucky enough to run around it. And also I was just running. Oh yeah, technically, even though we didn't really speak, technically I've met Pierre Gasly as well, just because we were literally running next to each other for like 5 minutes, even though like no one was talking. It was a bit weird. To be fair, I do know why no one was talking. It was because it was for the driver who sadly passed away, so everyone was sort of just keeping to themselves and, you know, running around the track. But it was in my head, obviously you're like, do you say something, but then what do you say? Like, you can't really say the right thing because there's no right thing to say. It's a really hard decision to make. And so whilst also running and out of breath, I was just kind of like, no, just shut up, just keep running, it's fine, whatever. I didn't choose to be next to him. For whatever reason, his group of runners matched my pace and just stuck by me, and I was just there like, what the fuck is going on? I was minding my own business. I think Max and Dobby were ahead of me. I can't even remember why I was behind, but anyway, that was a weird one. Have you been to Busch Gardens? No, I haven't. I do want to go to Busch Gardens. Someone was talking to me about that the other day, actually. Oh, it was someone who worked at Thorpe Park. I was chatting out with this guy who was helping me sort out getting fast tracks because I'm an arse. Where's Max? I don't know. I think he's in the house. I just didn't tell him I was doing this because sometimes I just don't need Max. Do you know what I mean? I think he's great. I think he's a great guy. He does great things, but sometimes I just don't need him. You know? You know what I mean? Someone's parents love the podcast. Thank you for that. God, that makes me so nervous as well, because I feel like we've taken a bit more of we have taken a bit more of an approach now of like trying to play the field a little bit of like, you know, do parents get things right all the time, or, you know, what things have we witnessed as children that we might think are maybe unjust? And now I hate the idea that parents are watching us and going, those pesky Max and Harvey and Tilly telling people that not to listen to their parents. Because that's not what we're saying. We're never saying don't listen to your parents. We're more just saying, is there a better way for everyone to understand each other? I think understanding each other is definitely an important way of life. If you don't understand how someone else feels about something, even if you disagree with it, you're never going to get along. That's like my motto. And sorry to get like deep. It's not really deep, but still. Someone's mum has a crush on me. Let's move on to that so I can dig myself out of this hole. What was that? What was that about? Me and my bestie love the podcast. Thank you so much. Also, Yara, send my love to your mum. I didn't mean for that to be as weird as it came across, but like, screw it. Almost 100k for the podcast. What are we on now, actually? Oh, let's go. Let's freaking go. Do you know what's brilliant about that as well? Is that I typed 13 again into the internet, right? And not only did it come up with 14 again, which I'm just so glad that that's not an issue. But also it's like the top search. So let's freaking go. And we are 1.5k away from 100,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed already, go subscribe to the 13 Again podcast or the 14 Again podcast. And to explain that as well, just so everyone's on the same page, what we're going to do from this point onwards, because we're still kind of rolling with the punches a little bit, is it's still going to be known as like the 13 Again podcast as an overall thing, but like we'll change the header and we'll change the graphic and we'll call it the 14 Again podcast in clips. But just so that it's not like really confusing, it will still always be the 13 Again podcast. Like that's the vibe. But I also didn't like that I chose that sentence. But anyway, go away so I can study. Sorry, I will go soon because I didn't plan on staying too long. But I just wanted to pop in, say hi, check on everyone, all that good stuff. And we don't go live enough at the moment. Like we have been really busy, so it's kind of difficult to fit it in. But like I do want to make sure that we're still going live, because not only is it good fun for us, but also it's great to chat to you guys and know what you guys like, what you guys don't like. Because it's one thing reading the comments, but I feel like the comments are just sometimes, like on our videos, are so filled with like random stuff. It's hard to know like what to actually listen to. Whereas when we can have like more of a conversation like this, I'm getting all your thoughts, I'm getting all your ideas, I'm getting what people do like, what people don't like, and to be honest, I'm just getting free therapy. I just talk for like an hour and you guys are forced to listen, which is sick. So sorry. Have you ever been to Wales? Yeah, we went to Wales to film with Zip World. That was good fun. That was a really fun trip, actually. I liked that a lot. Even though it was just a mess because we tried to do this challenge and Max was just really bad at it. Thanks, Maddie, for listening to me yap. I appreciate it. What's your favorite song? Yeah, okay, that's a really good question, actually. Right now, it's Nada by Loz Iyak. I actually don't know how to say her artist name, but that song is so good. It is so good. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, and it might not be everyone's cup of tea. I do know her, Sadie. Yes, that's true. I do know her. And it's very rare, actually. It is very rare that, don't get me wrong, me and Loz aren't like best mates or anything, but we've hung out a couple of times. And it is very rare that someone I know like that will get a song where I'm just like, that song is so good, like unquestionably good. So yeah, congrats to her. I haven't even spoken to her about it yet, but I'm sure I will at some point. And then other than that, because that's just like my current favorite song, a song I listen to a lot would be, I'd have to check my Spotify, but like I listen to Knox a lot. So like 50/50, that's a really good song. Wait, does he have, Spotify's the app, isn't it? Moron, I typed into the internet. Let me just get my account up quickly. And I will tell you what my favourite song is momentarily. Because I've got a playlist for like just my favourite songs. I'm sure I've said this on a live stream before, but it's basically like songs that I will not skip. Like ones that I just know I'm going to want to hear at any given point, really. Because I'm not the kind of person that does like a songs for vibes thing. Like I don't get in the car and go, "Ooh, I'm in a moody vibe. I want moody songs." I'm like, I just want songs that I like. Melodies I like. That's all I really care about is melodies. Take Care by Elijah Woods is a fantastic song. I always go back to that song. And it's by a fairly like abstract artist as well. Like he's not an obvious person. And then Lover Online and I Just Missed a Call by Noted. In fact, Lover Online, I Just Missed a Call, Crash, and Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi isn't as good as the other three, but Lover Online, I Just Missed a Call, and Crash are three phenomenal songs. Like genuinely so good. All from the same EP as well. Not even an album. It's like a 5-song album. Laced Up and Burbank House by Subi Club. Those are up there. All About You by Longo and Marco Lawless. That's a great song. That's What I Want by Lil Nas X. I recently rediscovered that song. And that's probably my most, like, mainstream pull, if that makes sense. Thanks, Debuzz 101. So I don't have, like, loads of really, really mainstream stuff in my playlist, just because, again, I'm a bit of a knob. Thanks, TNA. I just, like, anything that's, like, so played and, like, overdone, I usually don't even like it, not because it's overplayed, just because it's, like, there's something about it that's almost insisting upon itself. Like, it's, you hear a song sometimes and you just go, it's almost too well written, and that's why it goes as big as it does, and I get it, and that's such a stupid take, but I think some people would probably get what I mean by that. Like, it lacks character for me because of it. There's no surprises in a song like that. It's always just very. But on saying that, there have been some songs recently that have been blowing up, like Sally When the Wine Runs Out, which I would say is a fairly mainstream song now. It's getting there if it isn't. And that one I think has a load of character. I love that song. So, you know, it can go both ways. It's very possible for a popular song to have character, as the same as goes with the Lil Nas X song, That's What I Want, because it's that melody, because I don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me and my dreams. Such a good melody. Like, yeah, I've got nothing else to say. Also, Oldie Station by 21 Pilots. That's a lovely song. I'm devastated to find out that they haven't been doing it on their tour. I really hope they change that, because people are upset. Thanks, Finley, Rosie. People are really upset, actually, that they're not doing Oldie Station. I think it is one of the best songs on the album, so it is weird that they chose not to do it, but I guess it's just, like, for their type of live show, it didn't fit anywhere, which, you know, that happens. I'm not going to blame them for that. Sorry, I'll get back to the chat now because I'm being boring. Have you watched Megan 2 trailer? No, I haven't. Should I live react to the Megan 2 trailer? To be honest, I say that like I'm going to have fun doing it. I'm really not. Like, I don't care about horror films. Like, no offense. I'm sure it's good, but... Or it might not be, I don't know. But... to be fair, Blumhouse, I think Blumhouse make Megan, and I do like some of their films. Yeah, because it's Universal. If it's a horror film by Universal, you can safely assume that there's a bit more to it than just like building suspense and then going, like films like that wind me up so much. And I do get some people that sort of say, you know, some people will say like, oh, is it because you're scared? And I'm like, no, I don't, like, don't get me wrong, I don't love watching horror films and getting scared. It's not my idea of fun, but I'm not so terrified that I can't watch it. I'm just bored. Like, until anything actually happens, I'm just like, don't go over there, because there's probably something waiting for you. But all right, screw it. We'll watch the... Oh, God, the speakers aren't on. Am I going to be able to hear it? Okay, it's playing through the laptop. She looks really like Uncanny Valley sort of. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's a bit.
Fair to blame me for that.
Is she meant to be a dog or a robot? She's meant to be a robot, isn't she?
But one thing hasn't changed.
Is it CGI, or does she actually?
Protect Katie.
It must be. The eyes must be CGI or something.
What the hell is this?
Oh.
You put me in this plastic Teletubby?
Prove you can
That's
be trusted.
funny. Plastic Teletubby. Okay, I'm sold on this so far. This reminds me of that one Miley Cyrus Black Mirror episode.
An autonomous android named Amelia. She was built using your design for Megan.
What?
How is this possible?
Oh, they made like a more realistic Megan. Is that what that is?
Nothing in our arsenal can...
To be honest, I was just giving horror films so much crap, but actually I'm quite interested. Wait, what?
Anyone who's
Oh, she an adult?
to her creation.
Oh, that's that actress.
And you and Kate
I know her.
next.
I don't know her personally, but like, do I know that actress? Oh, her name's
More
Amelia.
powerful. Soon she'll be the most dangerous weapon on the planet. Put me in a body, and I'll help you stop her.
You remember what happened last time.
This is quite cool. It's more of a thriller now. I feel like Megan 1 was like a horror.
Look, she
But
wants
this
to
feels
help us.
very thrillery.
Just
I love the
take a
robot.
chance.
Huge
You'd
fan of
like
the
us to
robot.
rebuild
That probably
the
makes me
range
just a
robot
child.
in order to
but, like,
catch another one.
Would you prefer I gave you a printout that you can read at your own pace?
Okay, Meg.
see, this I can get behind because it's like it's got more to it.
Faster.
It's not just like, ooh, really scary.
Hey, so remember the time I strangled you and set the lab on fire? I want you to know that won't happen again.
Ha!
Thank you so much.
That's really funny.
Make me taller.
I should probably watch the first film really before watching this one, but I don't think I'd like the
Let's
first
get to
film.
work.
Was that Megan?
Yeah, look who came out to play.
I was programmed to protect Katie.
Looks a bit like
Are you
that
going to
girl
stand
from
in my way?
Lazy Town in that one.
Hold on to your vaginas.
Oh,
I don't care if you did kill poor people.
that was a bit that was a bit weird. Okay, that was
I'll make you a
cool.
deal. You can kill Gemma, but don't touch Katie.
Megan.
Yeah, this looks cool. I'm glad you guys told me to watch that. Actually, I should listen to you more. That looked pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder what Nathan would think of it because he's always got really interesting takes on films like this. Like I can never tell whether or not he's gonna like something like that. He's got a bit of a weird thing for animatronics. Actually, for anyone who doesn't know, this is just a mate of mine. But yeah, as in sorry, I should finish that sentence. He's got a weird thing for animatronics, as in he doesn't like them because they make him uncomfortable, especially ones in water. It's like a phobia. Yeah, there's Sadie got it. I think we must have discussed it before. But yeah, no, that looks really good. I haven't watched the Minecraft movie yet. I don't know if I will until it's like out on something. I should go to the cinema more, but it almost feels like more of a waste of time if I go to the cinema. Like I can be more efficient if I like watch it in an evening in my own time than if I like go to the cinema to see it. And I know that seems like a really bad attitude towards, you know, keeping the cinema alive and stuff, but people are going to the cinema again. Like it is having a resurgence and I'm happy that that's the case. But for me, I don't need to see Minecraft in full screen, whatever the fuck they call it. I'm just going to watch it in my bed or something. Do you know Letterboxd? Yeah, I actually downloaded Letterboxd because I wanted to use it, and then I got it and it confused me. I'm not gonna lie, like the app, I started like trying to add like my favorite shows. I wanted to rank them. I wanted to rank the things that I've watched and have like a definitive favorite show. I think it would probably be The Morning Show, but something else might beat it. I don't know. But I Letterboxd just confused the living shit out of me. I need to give it more time because again, I sort of do that. I like, oh, you can't do shows. Is it just for films? Oh, maybe it was just films then. Maybe either way, I didn't even get that far. I just got confused and gave up. But it was more because it was taking too much time. I thought it was going to be quicker, and I was just like, I'm not going to waste my time doing this. I'm going to actually like pretend I'm employed or something. But yeah, I should look back into that. I just don't really watch enough films anymore. Like I could rank all the old films I've watched, but in the last like year, I've recently rewatched The Hunger Games, like, and even then I've only I haven't watched Mockingjay Part 2 yet. Never seen Ballads of Songbirds and Snake Guys or whatever it's called. I can't remember what they called that film, but I think that I got the first bit right. But yeah, I want a Letterboxd for TV shows because I watch so many more of those. I watch a lot of TV shows. What movies enter your top 4? Good question. I don't know. That's the real issue, is that I don't remember all the films I've seen. I mean, it's such a bad answer, and I actually hate this answer. But I remember watching the ever-loving shit out of Greatest Showman. Greatest Showman, I watched, like, uplifting, cool film. And now I look back on that and I'm like, where was my brain at when I was doing that? But it is a good film. It's just like, I don't know, it's very cheesy, but it is a fun film. It is a fun film. Wonka's good as well. I did like Wonka, actually. Do you know what? The weirdest thing about Wonka was that day, so we went to the premiere, and I think I did in the back of my mind know that it was going to be a fairly big premiere, but I didn't know how big. It was the one. And so we turned up and I was like, oh, okay, it's one of these. And really, I should know that before I'm going. Like, I've turned up to some big premieres not knowing it was going to be a big premiere, by the way. Because they do, like, media screenings sometimes as well. And I actually find those easier because there's just way less pressure. You don't really have to have picked any mental outfit or anything. And I went to the Dungeons and Dragons premiere once in a sweatshirt and maybe jeans, which, you know, doesn't sound terrible until literally everyone else was in suits. Like, I swear, everyone was in suits. And I was stood there like, oh, this is bad. Like, I nearly just didn't go, even though I'd already gone all the way into London. I like got there and I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. So anyway, back to my original point, because I can't focus, which was the other film, Wonka. When I got there, I was like, I think I was just having a bit of a meh day. I think we were also going somewhere right after that. I think maybe to LA. Yeah, I think it was. We were going to LA right after it. And I was just like, a lot was going on. And I was like, I don't really need this right now. Like, as much as I like, you know, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or whatever, I just wasn't that bothered. And then we got in. We were sat next to Wong from Doctor Strange. Swear to God, just like sat next to him, and I'm just there like, it's the guy. It's Wong. It's Wong from Doctor Strange. Yeah, why was he there exactly? It was crazy. I didn't get a picture because I didn't want to be like annoying or anything, but I was just like, oh my God, it's Wong. So anyway, sat down next to him. That was pretty cool. Film starts, whistling starts, and I'm like, oh, that's a nice little tune. That's nice. I was getting prepared for maybe a bit of an okay film, but you know, the whistling's nice. And then he starts singing, and I'm like, oh, does he just sing on the ship? Is that like he sings on the ship, and then the music develops, and I'm like, oh my God, it's a fucking musical. My jaw could not have been wider. I think that was one of the biggest shock moments of my life. How crazy. Because I didn't think it was going to be a musical at all. I was like not expecting that. And then I was like, this is the best news ever. It changed my evening when that happened. So yeah, I was pretty thrilled by that. But yeah, I don't know. Good stuff. Have you watched Divergent? Yes, I have, but not in a while. I do like Theo. Is it Theo James? I think he's a great actor. I watched The Gentleman, the series, recently. I still haven't watched the film. I really need to watch the film. But I watched The Gentleman, and that's a good series. That's up there as well. I've watched some very bad... What was the film? There was this film I watched recently. It was terrible. One of the worst films I've ever seen. And it was... Because you know what the worst thing was that I thought, before watching it, I thought it was really well reviewed. And so going into it, I had high hopes for it. And I'm not the kind of person to sit there and critique a film. I'm not. As long as I'm like feeling good and like it's entertaining, I'm like, trust the process, fine. There have been very few things that I've stopped watching or given up on. Maybe a couple of series, because I like Always Sunny in Philadelphia I just couldn't get into, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine I've never been able to get into. But films, and I did watch it the full way through. I can't remember the name of it, but I'm going to describe it and someone might know it. Basically, this woman, I can't even remember where she starts, but she gets like paralyzed somehow. I can't even remember how, but then this guy is like taking her like through the woods and stuff, and he's like kidnapping her, but she can't move. And then like they end up in this shack with this old man who's sort of suspicious. I think it might be Run. It might be Run. Yeah, wait. Someone got it, I think. No. No, I don't think it's Run. No, it's not Run. Run actually looks decent. No, what was it called? It was maybe like... Anyway, basically, this guy's like clearly some sort of kid. Oh, it might be Don't Move. It might be Don't Move. Yeah, it's Don't Move. Don't Move. Worst film I've ever seen. It was shit. And I really wanted to like it. And actually, the actress, what's her name? She was okay. Kelsey Asbill. She was all right. But my God, was it just shit. Like, it wasn't... You know what? No one in the cast was bad, I don't think. Like, there weren't any bad actors in it. It was just... The story was just boring. Like, it was a kidnapping. Like, you know, you'd think that it's got to be a bit interesting. Not that I'm trying to encourage kidnapping, but yeah, I really didn't like that film at all. And then I remember checking the reviews afterwards, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm not going crazy. That was a bad film. To be fair, I actually remember it being worse reviewed than I'm seeing here. It says 5.8 out of 10 on IMDb, which is actually better than I thought. But I'll read some of the reviews. Hang on. Oh, hang on. On Google, it's got 2.4 out of 5 stars, which I guess is similar to 5 out of 10. But what was it? Okay, here we go. Oh, that's a really good review there. All I can say is I need a part 2 of the movie. Well, we're not reading your review. I want bad reviews, please. Where are the bad ones? Yeah. Here we go. Could have made better use of my time and read the reviews. Some were quite hilarious. Even with prior knowledge of its rating on Rotten Tomatoes, I still felt disappointed by the movie. My one conclusion was that I didn't have to go to the cinema to watch it. Oh, this person went to the cinema to watch it. That's crazy. This movie was seemingly written by an AI chatbot with all the thriller, cliche tropes and predictability. The suave and cunning killer whistling while stalking her in the woods. Philosophy 101 level monologues about life and death before the climax. Yeah, I remember when watching it, I was just like, there's something really off about this film. And all the reviews agree as well. Like, I hadn't gone over them since, but you know, it's not the actor's fault, I don't think, or any of the actors. It is just the writing was terrible. Anyway, not that I know what I'm talking about. The film's called Don't Move, for anyone who was wondering. It came out last year, and I watched it on Netflix, but I did not have fun. Have you watched Maze Runner? I have, and I did like Maze Runner. I don't think it's like my favourite film, because I think I've watched it twice, Maze Runner, and I love, because Will Poulter's in that, isn't he? I love Will Poulter. He's one of my favourite actors. He's brilliant in Dope Sick, and We're the Millers, and anything else he's been in. I need to see Death of a Unicorn. That is on my to-do list. I reckon I'm going to really like that film. Will Poulter has indeed been mentioned. I've actually been in very close proximity to Will Poulter because he was filming something while I was in Guildford one time. And I was literally just like walking up the high street, and genuinely across the road with obviously a full-on camera crew and stuff was just Will Poulter. I can't even remember what it was now that he was filming. It must have come out by now because it was a few years ago. But I got no clue what it was. It was some old-timey thing because they had like a car from the 1960s or 70s parked outside that was clearly there just to make it look like it was, you know, in an older time than it actually was. Have you watched Longlegs? No, but I heard mixed things about Longlegs. I'm not really bothered. Cobra Kai? No, never been fussed by that particularly. There are so many shows that I say that about though, and then I actually end up giving them a go, and I'm like, oh, I get it. I get why this is good. I need to watch Severance. I'm currently watching The Residence. The Residence is quite good, although actually I'll say this. The Residents started really good. It's had a bit of a lull where I've not been as inspired to keep watching it recently, but I'm going to persist and I'll update you guys next time we do this about how I feel about The Residents. But yeah, watch Daredevil. Is that the one about the guy that like is deaf? No, that's Hellraiser, I think. No. Wait, no. Hellraiser's the guy with the pins in his face. No. Maybe it is Daredevil. Is Daredevil the deaf one? Is Daredevil deaf? He's blind. Oh. Hellboy. Hellboy is what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Wait. Hellboy. No. What? That's not right. No, what am I thinking of? I'm sure he's deaf. Oh, it's Marvel. Is this the guy that, like, really messes people up? Like, he's properly violent? Like, sort of Deadpool, but without the funny? No, that's not right, is it? What am I thinking of? I thought it was Hellraiser. The Punisher! It's the Punisher! It's the Punisher. Wait. Is he deaf? Is the Punisher deaf? I have watched Adolescence. It was pretty good. Favorite Italian football team? It's got to be AC Milan, seeing as I've got the t-shirt. Predictions for Bahrain. That's a good question because for anyone who doesn't know, we've got a fantasy league that I am keeping an eye on. By the way, I've wanted to like post it on our story more, but I sometimes worry that like some people are just gonna be like, fuck off, like what? I don't care about this. But equally, like some people are just utterly smoking me in the fantasy league, and it's really winding me up because again, really smugly, I make these decisions all the time. I was like, I'm sure no one's gonna like smoke me in this fantasy league. Like I'll be all right. I'll probably be like top 10 or whatever. Get some people to join it. Instantly, I'm like 60th. I'm like, whoa, what? Give me a chance here. And now I think I'm in like 45th or something like that. I'm not having a good day. And I realized my biggest mistake was that I went for a couple of good drivers and no good teams, constructors. And that was a stupid mistake. So now I've got McLaren in my team because I was like, I think that's a good move all round. But yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do this weekend. My predictions for the race, I mean, it's hard to know really until you see them start driving each time. But if I had to just go completely wild, I think Ferrari might finally do something this weekend positive because they really haven't. They're currently behind like Williams or something, I think, and that's hilarious. Is it Williams? Oh no, they're not. But okay, wait. I thought Williams were doing better than that, but still, they're not exactly like coasting ahead. But yeah, so I think Mercedes will do well this weekend as well. Obviously, McLaren. I get this weird feeling that something might go wrong for McLaren this weekend. I don't know why, but I'm obviously not hoping for that. But I think I'm sure. Let's put a guess out there. I'm going to say Lando's going to win because that's a good guess. Lando first, George Russell second. I want to say Hamilton third because I think that's possible. I think that is possible, especially in a track like Bahrain. I don't know why, I just get a feeling. And then yeah, after that it's like maybe Max Verstappen fourth. He's probably going to do better than fourth, but I just, I want Yuki to do well. I want Yuki first. There you go, Yuki first place. Are you a Carlos fan? I love that Carlos signs his Williams. I think that's awesome. And I really hope he starts doing well because he kind of needs to. But equally, it's very probably weird going from Ferrari to Williams. Like, that's not exactly an easy switch. But I think all of the new drivers are still figuring stuff out. So, peak for Liam Lawson, but they'll get there. Thanks, Nelly? Nelly? I've got to assume Nelly. Right, or Nele, whatever your name is. Thank you. Favorite rookie? I shouldn't have done that on camera. Is Liam Lawson still technically a rookie? Because I do like him, but maybe he's not my favorite. I think I like Oliver Behrman. I think he's pretty good, and Kimi Antonelli. Oh, and actually, no, I really like Isaac Hadjar. I think he's really funny. I do really like Isaac Hadjar, and he. Sorry, I shouldn't lead with I think he's really funny. That's such a stupid reason to like an F1 driver, but he is really funny, and that's kind of why I like Yuki. But anyway, he's also genuinely Isaac. I feel really bad for him because he had a really bad start, but he's clearly a very good driver, like a very, very good driver. And I wonder how he'll do. I don't know about Jack Doohan. I'm rooting for him because I like him, but he's not had a great start at all. Like, he's cost Alpine quite a lot of money. But we'll see how that goes, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to go because I've overstayed my welcome. But thanks all for joining me. Thanks for chilling for a bit, and I hope you have a lovely evening. If I don't see you again before, I will hopefully see you on Saturday, just before 8 p.m. Spread the word, get people involved, and let's get excited about the podcast, baby. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Hope you have a lovely night. Sleep. Where was I going with that? All right.